Okay, I'm just going to focus first on these police guys. So basically what they're doing is just checking to make sure everybody's legally here. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. A lot of people that are blue card holders are losing their ID. So if you lose your ID, then you don't have the rights to be here, right? But then other places are closing you. So if you're like Filipino in particular, it's closed. You can't really go to the Philippines right now. It's the heart of the coronavirus. So they're basically checking and seeing, who's supposed to be in here and who's not here. And if you look around, you'll see a pretty heavy Filipino presence, partially because it's Sunday, so it's their day off. So technically, most people here are probably working and having their day off. But anyways, that's one of the things that's going on right now. I'll explain a little bit of what's going on with the coronavirus, but basically, this is you saw my other video with San Malo, which is kind of the heart of the Filipino area. It's up that blue street. So okay. Kind of zoom in on the people a little bit, and originally I was looking to see if I was going to count how many are not wearing masks, but it looks like everybody here is wearing a mask except for this guy right here. This is the one who's not. And if I was playing that game, I would have counted him, but he looks like he's maybe, I think I've seen him kind of walking around before, so he might not have a home. Not sure his story. He looks like he could be a mainlander who's stuck here. Actually, if the police check his ID, well, they might. Where did the police go? The police is right over here. There they go, right there. So they're gonna walk probably up towards San Malo, and I think they're just checking IDs. So actually, if you're Filipino or Indonesian, they usually like to check a lot, and sometimes they'll check for mainland Chinese as well. But I don't know. Let's just see if they go to San Malo. Let's see here. If they go up the hill, they're going to San Malo. Looks like they are, and actually that doesn't really mean that they're going to go check out Filipinos if they have their IDs or not, because the police station's up there as well. So they basically have to walk up the hill and go to the police station. But like probably all these people are probably Filipino as well. Let's see, there's probably more coming across the street, coming this way, and definitely over there, San Malo, and then. But anyway, so we just kind of caught the police coming by. I'm just going to walk up a little bit. So yeah, you're kind of hearing Filipino everywhere. And Indonesian too. And this is the beautiful Senado Square. And we're kind of zooming up a little bit. And actually this little place right here will be usually for the Filipinos as well. So maybe this one will just be, sometimes I can number it. I think today I'm not going to number it. I'm just going to see local Chinese. Kind of cool framed picture.
Wash hands frequently.
So this is a little kiosk in here. Let's just kind of walk in a little bit.
Reduce leaving Macau.
So let me just see. So there's a Haagen-Dazs kiosk and it's closed right now. Zoom in on it a little bit. Usually that's open, but I don't know. I guess they're closing things maybe because of coronavirus, maybe. Yeah, and it's Sunday, so things are a little bit more lively today. And I think we're going to close this video in a few minutes, but we're just going to, I guess the main focus of this one is the police are doing police checks. So they were actually here for a little while and just kind of checking IDs. But so yeah, that's basically what's happening. Just so you know, today, right now it's coronavirus. Nobody is coming in or out of the city anymore. So basically we're all just, who's ever here has rights to be here, work residency or work visas. So so there's no tourist here. There's maybe some that are on a extended tourist visa, but they banned foreigners maybe close to 3.5 weeks ago. So there could be some that are just have a little bit of time to go. But the problem is right now, if you go to Hong Kong, you're under a 14-day quarantine if you enter into Hong Kong. And I think there's limited flights, and so it's hard to say. But I think maybe the foreigners that are here on a tourist visa, they'd have to prove they have the income to stay here longer, and maybe they could extend it without. Usually people would go to Hong Kong or China, right, and just come back on a new visa, new tourist visa. But that's not an option right now because everything is closed for borders. There's very few planes going out, and there's everything is basically closed. So if you want to come into Macau, you'd have to do a 14-day quarantine. If you fly in through Hong Kong, you'd get stuck in Hong Kong for a 14-day quarantine. Then you might as well stay there. And then if you want to come across, you'd have to go to another 14-day quarantine coming into here. So yeah, that's basically the reality at this time. So anyways, this was basically about the police checks, but we kind of turned it into a little bit of other information. So we will close down there, and that's the cool stuff everywhere.